Hi there, Titans. My name is Paige, and today we are doing an overview of the table interactivity actions. Now, on any power table, you have the ability to assign actions related to that power table or other table on a button or conditions or really any action at all. So let me show you the options that you have, and then I'm going to show you what each of those options does. So let's go in. Whenever you are assigning a new action, it's going to look like this. You would go to Table Element Interactivity and then Table Interactivity. You can select the action. So we have several different actions that I have gone over in individual videos, but I'm doing an overview on all of these today. And I'm going to show you what each of these does. And then you would just select that whatever action you were doing, and then you're able to select the table or the table column that it's affecting. You can of course do multiple table columns too if it applies to that action. So that is how you assign the action, and you can paste it within a flow of other actions or conditions, whatever you would like, however it applies to your individual use case. That is how it's done. So let me show you what each of these does. The first one I'm going to show you is refresh table. So in this one, I have pasted the action to be on this button. And so whenever our users create a new account, this power table is sorted by only showing prospect accounts. And let's create a billing street. So we save the account, but it does not update on this button. But if I click this button, then it will update. And so that is what the refresh table action does. Show and hide column. We can hide a column. We can show a column. And I imagine that you may use this particular action to set parameters on like who can see certain columns. So whenever you're using user action and profiles in your portals, you can decide that certain people are not able to see columns, or maybe they can, or maybe you don't want it to show on certain device levels. So that is what show and hide does. Let's look at disable and enable inline editing. So right now we cannot inline edit any of the things in this table, but I can click this one and now we are able to inline edit this table, and of course this does update in Salesforce. And then you can also disable it too. So again, this could be something that you apply to certain devices or certain users that are accessing your data. Expand and collapse column. So expand and collapse column, you already have the ability to do this if you set it up in your power table. So we're able to see, in this example, we're able to see the contacts that are related to each account if we drill down. But if you want to drill down without the user clicking the little arrow right here, we can absolutely do that by assigning that action to buttons or to conditions, whatever you would like. And you can assign it via a index, so what number the account falls under. You can assign it via a current row, so if you wanted a button over here, then that could also work, and then it would expand the current row that that button sits on, or you can do it through a record ID. So in this case, I want to search up, let's do gene point. And then when I click expand column, it's going to expand gene point. And again, I can also collapse the column if we'd like. So I imagine that you would, instead of using a lookup field, maybe you have a person that works at gene point and you already have that account ID somewhere in your project. And so you're able to reference that account ID and then open up the column automatically via that account ID. All right, so let's move on to allow and disallow bulk update. Bulk update is an option that you can put on your power tables. So that one is called allow quick update. And so all of our users are able to update everything at once. They don't have to click on the little pencil icon. They can just come in here and update whatever they would like. But if you want to disallow it, we can do that and then allow bulk update. And just like we did with inline editing or show and hide column, this would be great for like different user access or different devices. So maybe you don't want a mobile device to be able to have the access to bulk update because that could get really messy. These things do update in Salesforce very quickly. So those are the use cases that I kind of see playing out. Of course, you can use it for whatever you'd like. And then we have select all and reset table. So select all, whenever you enable selection on your tables, then you can have a button or an action that will select all of the records on this table. And then reset means that it's going to deselect all of the records or, whichever ones have been selected. So that is how it is done, and a general overview of what these actions do in table interactivity. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.